Bonjour! Come join us for afternoon tea and the gray stuff. Woohoo!
Be our guest, put our service to the test. Hi everyone, welcome to Heartland Family Adventures. Today we're going to show you how to make the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast. If you remember from the song, Lumiere says, "Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes." We're going to show you how to make the gray stuff, which is a really easy treat you can make with your kids. I have my assistant Belle here with me today, all the way from France. So thank you for joining me today, Belle. And she's going to help me make the gray stuff. We also have our tea set out today because we're going to have afternoon tea and enjoy our gray stuff cookies. With our afternoon tea, we also have Lumiere and Mrs. Potts and Chip joining us today, as well as the Enchanted Rose. So we're going to show you some tips for how to make the gray stuff as a fun afternoon treat, as well as how to turn it into a full-blown party. We actually, a couple years ago, my daughter, we had a Beauty and the Beast themed birthday party for her. And so the gray stuff was one of the dishes that we made for that party. We also made an Enchanted Rose as one of the decorations, and I made her a bell cake and a lot of other goodies and treats. So we'll show you pictures from that party so you can see some ideas for how you could throw your own Beauty and the Beast themed birthday party or dinner party at home, or even an afternoon tea like we're gonna do today. For today's recipe, you're going to need a spatula, a piping bag, a mixing bowl, and a food processor to get you started. For your ingredients, you're gonna wanna have some pre-made sugar cookies, instant vanilla pudding, instant chocolate pudding, edible sugar pearls, chocolate sandwich cookies, and 1 container of whipped topping. Make sure it's thawed out, and 1.5 cups of whole milk. First, you're going to want to pour your milk into a mixing bowl. You can do that. You can be my helper and do that. This is an easy recipe you can do at home with your kids, no problem. All right, next we're going to pour in our instant vanilla pudding into the milk. Good job. All right, then you're going to mix together for about 2 minutes until it all combines and it starts to thicken. All right, now we've got our vanilla pudding to the thickness that we would like. You can see it's swirling around there and it's all mixed together and it's starting to thicken. Now we're gonna actually move over to our sandwich cookies, and we're gonna put this in the refrigerator to cool and continue to firm up. Okay, next we're gonna put our sandwich cookies into the food processor. Now we're gonna blend those up and pulse them until they're all pureed. And this is about 15 chocolate sandwich cookies. So we're gonna puree those. And you want those to be kind of fine, very fine shredded cookie, completely pulsed together. All right, now our vanilla pudding's been chilling in the refrigerator. We're going to add in our pureed cookie mix into the vanilla pudding mixture. And then we're going to stir that together until it's completely mixed. Good job. Now we're going to fold in our whipped topping into the cookie pudding mixture. And we're also going to pour in our instant chocolate pudding. Can you do that for me, Belle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and pour that on top there. Yep, that's our instant chocolate pudding. And this is where you switch over from a whisk to where I recommend switching over to a rubber spatula, so you can gently fold it in without mushing all of that whipped topping. And start to fold it in, and you'll see it's going to start to turn that light gray. And that's going to be the color that we want. All right, now we have our whipped topping mixture and our chocolate instant pudding mixed in, and you'll see it's turned a nice light gray to make our gray stuff. All right, now we're going to spoon our gray stuff into a piping bag. We're using a star tip so we can get that nice and piped onto our sugar cookies. I'm using a vase, actually. You could also use a tall glass or a tall measuring cup to use to fold over the edges of your piping bag to make it easier for you to just put all of that yummy pudding mixture in there and then have it ready to pipe. going to pipe our gray stuff into the cookies. You're just going to want to go around and around a circular motion, kind of working your way up and building your way up to that kind of mountain peak. Swirling and swirling and swirling till you get to kind of the height that you were looking for, and then give it a nice little peak on top. All right, our final step is going to be to top all of our gray stuff cookies with some edible sugar pearls. Get to enjoy our gray stuff and our afternoon tea. This afternoon we are having some Lady Grey. Would you like a cup, my dear?
Yes, please.
We love having afternoon tea. It's one of our favorite things. Now, what is it that Mrs. Potts says? Would you like 1 lump or 2, dear? How many lumps of sugar would you like?
2.
2 lumps for you. Drink of our tea. Delicious. Have a bite and see how they taste. Cheers!
Cheers!
They're very sweet, delicious. I love it. I love it with the cookie too. It gives you something, a foundation to eat it off of. Thanks for joining us today for afternoon tea and the gray stuff. We also wanted to show you some ideas for hosting your own Beauty and the Beast party at home. We hosted a birthday tea party with all of the fixings. This included party decorations, an enchanted rose, a Belle doll cake, Cogsworth chocolate croissants, Chip's popcorn, Gaston's deviled eggs, Mrs. Potts tea sandwiches, petit fours, and Russian tea cookies. We also hosted crafts and games, including decorating a craft enchanted mirror, and games such as pin the cup on the saucer, sugar cube spoon races, and a freeze dance to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. We hope you enjoyed our video today, and we'll see you next time.